Hey everyone. Before we start the anime recap, I want to clarify that all characters in this anime are over 18 and are adults. So, YouTube staff, please don't jump to conclusions. This is a brief recap of a unique anime. If you appreciate family values and interesting characters, this anime might be for you. Remember, Google and incognito mode are your friends for this one. The main character, with a distinct hairstyle, is named Yoja. He doesn't have visible eyes, symbolizing his mysterious nature. According to the synopsis, he has an older sister named Kyoko. Yoja is a family-oriented guy and has a deep love for his sister. One day, everything changed when Kyoko got married. This event altered Yoja's personality, and he vowed to win her back because he believes her husband isn't her true family. When he visits her, she's surprised to see how much he's grown. He acts normal in front of her to keep his plan secret. Initially, she's worried because she knows about his intense feelings, but she relaxes after seeing his behavior. While taking a bath, she forgets to give him a towel. When she opens the bathroom door, she accidentally sees him in an awkward situation and quickly apologizes. She's flustered and doesn't understand why he was so ready for action, but Yoja always believes in being prepared. Yoja saw an ad about hot single moms in his area and clicked it out of curiosity. Surprisingly, the ad was real, and he started working part-time. His first client is a lady named Toa. After getting a message from her on the app, they agree to meet. When they do, she checks him out and confirms he's the real deal. After confirming that she's satisfied with him, Toa takes him to a sacred place. He reminds her that their agreement stated no intimacy during the date, but she ignores this. Toa explains that while he wanted a benefactor, she wanted comfort, which to her means intimacy. He tries to clarify things, but she undresses, showing her determination. She insists that if he isn't good enough, their relationship will end. Despite his protests, they end up becoming intimate. Toa is surprised by his abilities and satisfied with the outcome, paying him for his time. Afterward, he tells her not to take their relationship too seriously. It turns out Toa had introduced an app to Kyoko, his sister, explaining its features and persuading her that it's harmless despite Kyoko's initial doubts. Toa, happy from her experience, returns home and cooks for her husband, who unknowingly ate elsewhere. Disappointed, she throws away the food she prepared. Meanwhile, he returns home where Kyoko is also cooking. She asks about his day, and he tells her he was with a friend. She suggests he shower but recalls the previous embarrassing incident and stops mid-sentence. They chat and joke around, but the mood shifts when Kyoko receives a call from her husband, making her happy. Yoja, meanwhile, listens in on their conversation, though his feelings remain hidden. At night, he sneaks into her room, frustrated. As he enters, he recalls discovering her friendship with Toa and Fuma. She had confessed that she felt out of place with them. To remedy this, he decided to treat them all equally. The next day, Toa messages him for a meeting. His sister wants to go shopping, but he declines due to work. When he meets Toa, he asks if she has the holy relic, which she confirms. They go to a public restroom to complete their transaction, despite the risk. She gets upset but ends up very satisfied with his services. On his way home, he encounters another woman named Kyoko, which is also his sister's name, making it confusing. He works as her tutor and she invites him over. She aspires to be a doctor, so he plans to teach her some advanced lessons. At her place, Fuma greets him. During the lesson, Fuma makes a move, wanting the same treatment. Afterward, Kyoko demands a reward for her hard work. He decides the best reward is his protein shake, but encourages her to be independent by cleaning his Excalibur herself. In the end, she successfully completes the task. After Kyoko received her healthy reward, it seems she'll be very healthy soon. Why not try some protein shake yourself for good health? Despite not having eyes, the protein man's hearing is sharp. He sensed someone behind the door, unsurprisingly, being the protein man. During their biology lesson, Fuma listened outside and did a solo let's play. After everything, he returned home, and she thanked him. Later, Fula realized she forgot to buy something and went out, likely for protein shake. She thinks he's too rough on her daughter, hinting she wants that mythical grade protein shake. They had their protein time outdoors, combining vitamin D and D together. On his way home, he met his sister who gave him the house key. She seemed preoccupied with an app Toa helped her register on. She's been getting lots of messages and wants to cancel her account. Toa taught her to filter out unwanted messages, eager for Kyoko to use the app despite being married. In the end, Kyoko was persuaded by Toa and might meet her brother soon, the protein man. That concludes the anime. It's a cultural anime with only 2 episodes and no previews for episode 3, possibly leaving fans on a cliffhanger. The animation and plot received mixed feedback on a cultural website. What do you think about the plot and animation of this anime? Let me know in the comments after you've watched it, alone or with your family.